So, Tony, I have to say that when you called and wanted to be part of Lead 365, I'm like, guy's from Chicago. Why would he want to drive all the way to West Michigan for a program that's focused on West Michigan? But I'm so thrilled that you did and that you completed the program, never missing a single session. So, what prompted you in the first place to want to take part in this crazy program?
Well, I was leading in a company at the time, and I had taken a lot of leadership courses in the past. I mean, I would go away for a week and do a leadership class, or we'd read a book together, what have you, and nothing ever stuck with me. And so when I met a few people from West Michigan who had taken your course, they were able to go through every month and talk about what it is they learned, and it was all stuff that I thought was pretty important. And so just from a retention perspective, it seemed like they actually remembered what you taught them, which is good. But the second thing is, though, they seem to have had some kind of personal encounter with it. Not to be too cheesy, but they had some kind of personal encounter along the way. They discovered some things. And so there was something different about what you were doing. And so I called you and asked you if the Chicago guy could come and take your course. That was kind of the idea.
So as I experienced you through Lead 365, it seems like you went through some phases. And so tell me what that was like for you.
I had different ideas about what leadership should be, and I knew that I hadn't really attained the skills or the self-awareness maybe to lead well. And I have a lot of reasons why I think that, but your course initially, it's pretty daunting because you're being faced with some deeper things besides the skills. And I just thought it was not real. I thought, this is nice that you think that people can actually have an inside-out transformation in their jobs and in leading. But as we went along, I began to realize that it kind of snuck up on me.
Often people will say things like, this has changed my life.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like a typical leader development type thing. And then 3 or 4 months in, you begin to catch up with the content, I feel like. You begin to catch up with it, and now you're engaged in it. It seems like from the core, from a different place, from a more authentic place. Yeah. And so I think it was at month 4 or 5, I realized that it's actually possible, and it was engaging me from a different place, which was really cool.
One of the questions I'm asked the most when I'm out talking with people about selling and things like that, say, so who should I put in this program? Is it me, or is it someone on my team? And so how would you answer that question?
I would say if there's anyone in the organization that you're expecting a lot out of, that you're putting a lot on, i.e. sometimes they're called leaders. If you're actually expecting your leaders to perform at a high level, then put them in the course, because they're going to get a lot out of the course, and they're going to bring a lot of value to the organization.
So Tony, I'm thrilled that you're taking Lead 365 to the Chicago area, and you're going to be amazing at it. I'm a little jealous for those that get to go to it. I'd love to go through it myself, actually. But I will do whatever I can to help you be amazing with this program. So thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.